Hey guys, Mike here with a new DLC review. Today's subject is A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. I have nothing to make an intro out of, so let's get right to it. Drum starts off with hits on red and blue with a kick. Immediately following that is a break of 15 measures. In comparison to something else in this song, this isn't so bad. Moving on, after the break is a hi-hat roll that eventually turns into a disco beat during the section, which I will refer to as the drop. You're probably thinking something like, this is a Coldplay song. Aren't drops reserved for EDM songs? Well, not to criticize the song itself, but that's basically what we're dealing with here. Anyway, in between the drops is nothing but really simple hits. There's really no use going into detail here. After the second drop is a standard drum beat consisting of 2 hits until the song ends. You're either going to love the disco beats or hate the lack of variety. I give drums a 5 out of 10. Remember when I was talking about the 15 measure break at the start of the drum chart? Well, bass starts off with 41 measures of waiting. You heard me right, 41 measures. Your first notes aren't until the first drop. Even still, what do you get? Just some short sustains. After the first drop is another wait of 9 measures. Thankfully, this break ends before the next drop. Not so thankfully, there's practically nothing here anyway, just some longer sustains. The second drop is just like the first. When I was playing this song, I was wondering if I would even get gold stars. I didn't get the 4th star until about halfway through drop 2, so I was very skeptical. I thought, what could this song have to boost that score up? Well, the answer lies in the chords that go on for about 40 seconds. You can easily score more than 50,000 here. After said chords is some more sustains, and that's it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This bass chart is kind of pathetic in the grand scheme. There's nothing interesting here. I give bass a 3 out of 10. Guitar, and yes, I put that in quotes, starts off with some piano, also in quotes. It's more or less 4 chords being repeated. It doesn't get notably different until the drop. Here we have some hopos followed by strums of the same color. I don't know what to call this kind of pattern, so I will refer to them as genies in the future, based off of the guitar and bass charts for the song Dream Genie. If you have seen either chart, you know what I'm talking about. Moving on, verse 2 is also 4 chords being repeated, but they're 3-note chords rather than 2-note chords. Not to mention, here you play something that sounds more like an actual guitar. Anyway, at the start of what I'll call build-up 2, the pattern changes from the chords to a bunch of sustains. Drop 2 is just the same as drop 1, so I'm skipping this. The ending feels like it goes on forever because it's largely uninteresting. 4 chord patterns and genies. Overall mediocre at best. I give guitar a 4 out of 10. With an EDM song in our hands, one would expect vocals to be the selling point. Let's see if this holds true. This song spans about 2.5 octaves. You start with a 9 measure wait. Verse 1 has some very similar phrases within itself. Build up 1 adds a little variety, but very little. Drop 1 makes you wait 14 measures and then it's on the verse 2. I hope you weren't expecting anything different because there's nothing notable here. I will point out one thing in build up 2, however. It's the one phrase in the entire song with a harmony. And trust me, it isn't worth buying the song for harmonies. Another 15 measures for drop 2. The ending adds a few new phrases, but none are anything to write home about. Time for the numbers game. The melody gets a 4.5 out of 10. Lots of breaks, little variety. The harmony score is a 1.5 out of 10. Only one phrase with one added part. The party score is an 8.5 out of 10. This isn't super high up for popular Coldplay songs, but it's still really popular when you look at the big picture. The final vocal score is a 4.8 out of 10. As you can probably guess, party throwers are the only people who should even consider this song, save of course the people who like it. Anyone looking for a really fun chart will find no such thing here. I give A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay a total score of a 4.2 out of 10. That's my time. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give us a like. Also hit that subscribe button for more rock band content in the future. Be sure to check out some of our other videos and have a great day, everyone.